Hey. Uh, Hi. Uh, mm, mm, uh, mm. Let's see if this works. Oh, almost. There we go. Yeah. Uh, I'm a little sick today, and it's affected my voice. I got a lot of mucus in my throat. It's like lubricating everything. So, yeah, I'm going to sound all fucked up. Yeah, this is my sick voice. But hi everybody. Let's even though I'm a little sick, let's uh let's say hello. Bleh. Hi Flivvy. Hi Badger. Hi Bellsprout. Hi Rail. Hey Jolly. Hey Ring and Kuranos and Swizzalicious. I know that's what my brain tells me how to read that. Yeah, it's the mucus. The mucus is just filling my throat. And against Meat's advice, I thought I'd stream anyway. Don't make. Ugh, it's okay. I can fight all these bacteria one by one. I'll give them hell. Ah, there. My my natural voice is peeking out. Wants so bad to come out. I took a lot of lozenges. My mucus tastes like menthol now. I'm like coughing up mint leaves. Dude. Hi, Cali Calico. Hi, Bambi's mother. Good to see all of you. Don't cause it no trouble, and I won't freak out. All right? You got it? Let's check the temperature on this thing. Let me see how I'm doing. It says my temperature is red. That's good, right? Or is it supposed to be white? I forget how these temperature things work. It tastes good though. I don't know why they don't just sell these little temperature sticks normally, not just for sick people. Oh, it's got to be white. So yeah, I'm definitely still sick. Man, 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 man. Anyway, let's you know what? I'm feeling just good enough. Hey Susu, how you doing? I'm sick, so my voice is all messed up today. Yeah, fighting game boss, it's a cold. Can't beat the common cold unless you're equipped with oranges or some shit that someone made up. I don't. I mean, I'll eat oranges when I'm sick. I don't think they actually help, but I'll do it anyway because I like an orange. They're shaped like an O, and as you know, I eat all things shaped like an O. Or ending in the letter O. Now fuck it. Let's say O is a word now. O is now a word. Oh. Meat says, I knew a dude who swore by eating a whole bag of oranges as soon as he felt sick. I bet he smelled nice. I bet he smelled like Lysol cleaner. Like got that little citrus smell to him. Yeah. I'm Lysol flavor. Okay. I think I'm doing good enough to get rid of this junk. Um, why is it why is it just floating there? Did I stick it in the wall? What the hell? What? Hold on. 1 second. There. I pushed it through the wall with my breath. Still minty. And if you see down here, let me put this towards you. Is a Koopa Battle Buddy. Yeah, you seen these around? Pretty cool, right? Yeah. I was the one who made the Battle Buddies, so I get a cut of the profits, but yeah, Koopa retains all rights to CBT and the characters, and I don't know, that stuff. She's got it handled. I trust her. Until eventually, when we meet in the ring, and I have to let her have it. Ah! Ugh. Oh, oh. But not today. Today I'm feeling a little too sick for ring action. So, oh, hi, Noosey Goosey. I'll remember to take care of my throat and gargle some screws and nails. Yeah. Screwdrivers do wonder when you're not feeling well. Let me get a swig of water. You guys can't see it. It's invisible water. It's just for me. Yeah. It's good. Anyway, I don't think I need this ice thing anymore either. That look cool? Did I shake that thing off? This ugh. I'm fighting it. I'm fighting back. Ugh. Anyway. Am I hallucinating? Did I ever have a thermometer and ice thing on my head? Was it all in my head and not on my head? Huh. What a pain in the ass. I don't got time for hallucinogenics or whatever you guys call them. I don't have time for it. I got shit to do. Let's thank you, Koopa Battle Buddy, for being my cuddle buddy for till I felt a little better. I'm gonna put you away so we can get to work. We got construction to do. All right. How should we do this? Let's do a belly bounce. Yeah. Let's belly bounce Koopa out of here. Just that that worked. I'm all right. I'm getting better. I'm fighting these viruses one by one. I'm gonna let each one of them have it. Ora! Thanks for worrying about me, DJ Amamiya. Yeah, I'm sick. I'll say it again. My throat is coated in sticky, gooey mucus, and it's fucking up my voice. It's making me sound like I was 17 again. It's embarrassing. Let's see. How's sound? You guys hear me okay? I shouldn't have done that whole talk without checking with you guys on sound. We got music. Yeah. All right. Let's switch scenes. I don't got no money for transitions, so we're just gonna go. Ooh, let me do something real quick. Oh yeah, there is no music because I switched scenes. Duh. I forgot that was a thing. Okay, so this should work. We're good. There we go. All right. Oh, the candy cane's back. There we go. All right. I think we're all set up to do some work. You guys ready? Ugh. Thank you for subscribing. How do I even say that? Let me see. Yasandra. Yasandre. Yasandre the Giant. Is that it? Is that it? Hey, Barry the Bugbear. I seen you around. You look pretty cool. All right. Let's get to work. So, where do we start? Basically, me and one of the other bosses. You guys give me a second. I'll talk to you in a bit. So save all your good comments till I'm done. But me and one of the other bosses, we were talking about our favorite beat 'em up games, and I was saying, hey, I like that first Turtles arcade game. And he said, hey, that game's shit, man. Ninja Warriors is where it's at. I was like, what the hell, man? What do you mean by that? And yeah, we had a whole discussion. But turns out we're like complete opposites. And I'm all about theatrics. And he was all about technical stuff. Like, how do I put it? Yeah, just technical gameplay stuff. So that got me thinking a lot, and I wanted to talk about, yeah, this stuff. We're gonna talk about theatrics versus technical gameplay stuff. But I have examples, and yeah, we're gonna go and we're gonna check out Ninja Warriors now. Let me pop that on the board. 1 second. Make sure this works out okay. Bam. Got it. All right. So, let's look at the beginning to Ninja Warriors. We'll watch level 1. It should go by pretty quick. Yeah, this is a medicated voice. Medicated and mucus voice. All right. So let's see. Oh, let's make sure we put on desktop audio so you guys can hear. Let me know if it's too loud. Okay. Wouldn't want to hurt you guys' precious little eardrums, huh? I gotta turn off my music. Gotta remember to do that. Can't have 2 musics at once. That would be insane. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. All right. Ninja Warriors. Let's see what we learn. This was his favorite game. He was super recommended this. All right, we're in the future. There once was a great and wealthy nation that lay in the midst. I hate when they make me read. I don't even want to read this. The tyrant Banglar. Who's Banglar? Forces strike, blah, blah, blah. People are brainwashed. It's not cool. Society was ruined. Was it? Was it already ruined? However, a single ray of hope remained. A small, powerful band of underground revolutionaries. Mulk or something. Banglar would be... Oh my god, this is too much reading. You could show me with some, like, splash art? I'm already giving up on reading. You guys read it. Oh, I'm sick, Raiden. I'm sick. This is so long. Yeah. Who has time to read all this? I want to play a video game. I don't want to read a book. Yeah. Doesn't make any sense. All right. Cool. We got a robot leg. All right. The song's pretty cool. How's the sound? Can you guys hear it okay? Yeah, go for it, Rada. Oh, you want me to do it? I'm good. Oh. Let's fix that sound. I know what happened. I didn't bother to check this because I'm an idiot. Not all the time, but a lot of the time. 1 second. Yes. Yes. Ugh. All right. Tell me if this works. Tell me if it's too loud. I see we got sound. Just let me know. Is it too loud? All right, we got some soldier guys. Yeah. Okay. Guys are walking on the stage and getting punched. They're basically not doing anything. They're just creeping in on that that ninja person and getting punched. Yep. They're just walking in. Who walks in on a fight? Who just walks up to somebody and goes, "All right, I'm 10 feet away. I'm going to fight you. If I get closer, I'm going to keep, you know." They're just walking up getting blasted. All right. All right. Can you hear oh, we could talk about fighting games in a bit. I do like the old style. You'll notice what happened? Hold on, let me double check this. Let me see if I saw what I thought I saw. Ugh. Cause up till now, this guy's just walking up getting throttled. I'm waiting. Okay, so that glass is already broken. I want to see how these claw guys come out. Oh, they just fall from the ceiling. They fell down. All right. The ninja is a dude? Oh, yeah, all right. Dude ninja. It's whatever you want it to be. Let's not worry about it. I think what we hear is the guys getting punched in the face and they're going, "Blah!" Yeah, it's a dude with moobs. It's a moobular dude. Yeah, we're gonna talk about 2D versus 3D. But yeah, right now this game's only like there's no up and down space, just right and left. So all the enemies, they either come right or left, or as we saw, they fell from the ceiling, and the bombs are falling from the ceiling. Okay, boss, and then we're done here.
Did you know that the average
No.
5 to 20 pounds of toxic
No,
poop in
don't
their
do
body
that.
at any
I
given
don't want to talk. I don't want to talk about toxic poop in the middle of a ninja battle. Oh, we got a big dude. Toxic poop. I wish that's what this game was about. Thanks for the follow, bun. Sorry, maybe some of your first experience here is with me being sick, but I'm sick today. So my voice is all messed up. Okay, that's it. Let's see if there's a after scene. Oh, his head exploded. That's nice. Little bit of theatrics there. Stage 2. I just want to see how it starts. Okay, they just walk into stage 2. Got it. Okay, now let's go look at turtles. Okay, we got a rad theme song. We got 4 different awesome dudes. Okay. All right. I know who I'm playing as. There we go. All right, the intro. Okay, there's a fire, and they're gonna go save April. We know what we're supposed to do. It didn't take like a text crawl of like 2 hours to tell us there's a fire. We gotta get April. Got it. And the stage is on fire. That's exciting. And this music is exciting. I don't even remember the music from the other game. Look at all the... Whoa, that guy threw a dynamite, and then he came out, and they're doing jump kicks. They're not just walking up and trying to get, punched in the face. He got hit by his own bowling ball. Look at the animations on those guys. They're smashing down doors. It feels like a movie. Look, dude's doing backflips onto the screen. Look how different, how many different ways these guys are entering the screen. That guy came up from underground. I hate the sound though. That metal sound drives me nuts. That cling. Okay. We got April in the back. Not helping. Throw a flask, April. Do something. Ooh, good entrance. Good entrance. Theatrical. Oh, he's got a line. Say your prayers, turtles. Oh, he's got some nice, expressive animations. Cool. I do like the red flash. Turtles. Did he just flex? Song's pretty cool. No. Hey, Lexi. Whoa, cinematic picture there. Nope. Nope. None of that. We're done here. Ugh. Let me get rid of this. Where did I put it? It was under this. Bam. Bam. It's gone. I hope Disney doesn't try to sue a little artist like me because I showed their logo for like 2 seconds. You know, any excuse, they come get me. They put me in a little paddy wagon. They drag me off and they make me do art for Disney. And they pay me like $2 an hour. I don't want that. I want to draw porn for you guys. That's what I'm here to do. Anyway. Yeah. Let's get to a drawing board and let's talk about that. Cuz I got some ideas. Yeah. They have sued smaller people than me, I'm sure. Because I'm a pretty big guy. So most people they sue are probably smaller than me. All right. My voice coming back a little bit. All right. Let's see. Clip Studio. Okay, I don't want that one. I want the other one. Better. Okay. Let's put on a little bit of music. Yeah. How's that? You guys hear everything okay? I'm not straining my voice. It's all mucusy. My throat feels like greasy 40-year-old men sliding up and down slip and slides. That's what my throat feels like right now. Anyway. So actually, we didn't see much of this, but in Ninja Warriors, there's a whole moveset. There's it's closer to a fighting game where there's like, I don't know, there's at least like 7 to 20 moves, and you can learn all the moves and you can get better at it. So what you can do is if you play this game by yourself and you're just learning, your combos and stuff, you know, there's a lot of gameplay. And I got a slime toss, so let me. Let's get the slime toss on here. I have to open it with this thing. You're gonna see that. All right, let's just pop one on the board. One. Do you guys call this scuff? Do you care? There. Ricardo threw the goo at me. Anyway, stop distracting me. Yeah, I'm coughing up stuff. Meat knows how it is. She's had prehistoric viruses, I'm sure. Yeah, that gameplay didn't show off a lot of the mobility, but there are mobility options. It's a little bit like Monster Hunter where the moves themselves are gonna move you, as stupid as that sounds. There's a couple, like, if you execute them, you'll do damage and you'll move, and that feels pretty good in a game because you're getting two things done at once. But let's see. Let me think. Yeah, I'm not going to the doctor. That's for wimps. Anyway, Ninja Warriors. I feel like is a technical game. And a little bit of a problem with a technical game, because I was like thinking, why do I prefer this game that's like, it doesn't have all the moves? Like the Ninja Turtles games don't have, it has maybe like 1 or 2 moves. Yeah, I think you have attack in the air and maybe grab and some other stuff. I mean, like barely anything. But Ninja Warriors, lots of moves. I think you pull off like combos and stuff. We're talking about, I forgot what game it was, but what's the one where you jump in and out of 3D? What is that game called? That's another example of a pretty technical game where you can do combos and just bounce guys and do 60 hit combos on one guy. I don't know why you'd want to do that. I don't know what you get out of that, but you can do it. Yeah, I agree with you, Dullahan. There's less moves, but the moves feel cooler. The reason why, I think, is because the moves that you do have, they have a big impact on the enemy. When Donatello hits a foot soldier with the staff and picks him up over his head and throws him behind him, that's really dynamic. It's very theatrical. It feels like you're in a movie. And let me see what that was. Gotta move this over here. I gotta move this thing around so I can see what it is. Turley Tough has followed me. Thank you. Anyway, so and then turtles. I spelled that wrong. I spelled turtle wrong. Theatrical. Not a very good speller. Toidles. Yeah, it should be. Toidles. I'm pretty sure that's how Bebop and Rocksteady spell it. No, I'm gonna play Streets of Rage in a separate stream because I want to do like a deep dive on that game. I actually legit want to just play that game. So Streets of Rage 4, I'm gonna play that because I hear it's very good, and I want my own experience with it. So we'll play it all together. I like turtles. Anyway. Hey, apocalypse. Anyway, I feel like the technical game, here's my point. Let me not forget my point. I should really bulletin these, but I'm not the organization type, so I try to log it into my brain. The whole point is, technical games are good for more gameplay. You can work on them, you can get better, you can practice on your own, you can grow within the game, and you can, beat the game faster or better, or, there's a lot more to do. With the Turtles game, it's more theatrical. And I think the big merit to that is if you're playing with friends, let's say you invite 3 friends over to play a beat 'em up. If it's a technical game, like I went over the other boss's house and we played, and the technical game, I learned one move, how to do one move. I could not remember for the fucking life of me what the other moves were. I couldn't do like combos or all the complicated stuff. I was still getting through the game. It was fine. I was having a good time, but all the moves were a waste on me. And even if I had learned them, I don't know if I'd play any better or anything. With the Turtles game, there's like 2 buttons. So if you invite friends over and they want to play, they don't have to learn combos. They don't have to do any of that. But what the Turtles game is it has more animations. It has more dynamic stuff going on. It has more exciting music, and it makes it feel like you're in a movie. So it's kind of like, yes, you could play the technical game more, but like when you want to watch a cool movie with your friends, you pop it in, you guys play it, and then you don't play it again for like a year or 2, maybe 5 years, and then you revisit it. But the Turtles game itself, they had the Foot Clan, and that's something I'm really interested in, because check this out. This guy represents the Foot Clan. And he's the basic minion in the game. And this blue is how many animations he has. Let's just say he has 5 animations, 5 different things. He has an attack. He has a death thing. He can jump onto the screen, or like he can pop out of the ground, whatever. What I noticed is, instead of having a new enemy do something different, there is a little Foot Clan guy, and he threw a bomb at you. Okay? Now, if this was a new guy, let's say he has a little mustache and everything, and he's a completely new sprite, we say, hey, this new guy throws the bombs. Do you know what happens? All those animations have to be redone, or you don't have them. So he could throw the bomb and he can go away, but he's not going to be able to do all these if he has a new sprite. So the beauty of the Foot Clan guy is, because he's the same guy as this, he can now pop out and do all these moves. So it's a good budget trick. We saw that the Ninja Warriors game had a few different looking guys. They had but the problem was they all just ran on the stage and tried to punch you. It didn't feel like a movie at all. Like, bleh. They all had the same way of entering the screen and attacking and dying. And yeah, just if me, flam, My voice. It loosened up a little bit. Okay. Oh, that feels good. I just swallowed a bunch of phlegm. There. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, for my money, I'd rather have a game feel like a movie than be like try to chase a fighting game. Okay. Now here's the thing about fighting games. We're gonna talk about fighting games. I know a lot of you guys like fighting games. They've been putting fighting game stuff into beat 'em ups. To give them some longevity. To there's more for you to learn and do. But like I said, if you go play at a friend's house, let's say Guilty Gear, you want to go play Guilty Gear with your friend. Well, do you know your character? Do you know your moves? Do you know your bread and butter combo? Do you know when you can cancel and when you can't cancel? Do you know the matchup? Do you know, there's all this shit you gotta know. And trust me, it's fun. I'm not knocking fighting games. If you have a buddy that is playing at the same speed you are, and you guys are going back and forth, and one day your buddy's better than you, the next week you're better than them, and you go back and forth, and yeah, that's an amazing experience. But it's rare. It's like I don't have time. How many fighting games have come back out in the last 5 years? When it was one fighting game every 2 years or 3 years, I could devote myself to learning the game. I could do that. But what we got Marvel vs. Capcom 3 Infinite was garbage. I'm gonna call it right here. It was a garbage game. If you're wondering why, for one thing, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna find it. We're gonna pull up the selection screen. All right. I mean, it's not high res. Let's pull up Marvel vs. Capcom 1. Watch this. I'm going to show you guys something. All right. This is basically everyone's expressions. Oh, I got to make this bigger. Hold on. This should do. All right. So much of this. I don't know if you see my point. I wonder how many people are grimacing here.
just basically all these characters, they have no expressions. They're so there, yeah. I don't even have to draw over this. Like, he's grinning, he's grimacing. Rue looks like a little normal. Look, she's looking seductive in here. Captain Commando. Just really dynamic. Look, he's got this upshot that makes him look heroic. That's, wow. Gambit looking sly with the fingers in his hair. Venom, just doing the Venom thing. Wolverine looking feral. He's feral. Jin's looking hot-blooded. You know? So anyway, that was a tangent. I had to rant on that for a second. Anyway, where was I going? Oh, fighting games. Okay. So, yeah, Marvel vs. Capcom, and then we had Dragon Ball Z, which blew that out of the water. Did not play it. It actually looks really good. I just didn't want to play it. I wanted to watch it, and I love that. It's everything I want in like animation, and yeah, I heard the game was like easier to learn. But what I ended up playing instead was Grand Blue Fantasy, which was the same company, I think. Yeah, my mucus cleared up for now. It'll come back, trust me. Yeah, Rue is a regular guy. He can look like regular guy. It's good to have one or two regular guys, but not like 5 regular guys, you know. So yeah, mad respect for the Dragon Ball Z game. And then, oh, okay. Dragon Ball Z was Namco, and Grand Blue's Arxis. But aren't they both? Didn't both the Guilty Gear guys work on both? I don't know. I don't know how it works. But I ended up playing Grand Blue, and I liked it a lot. But I didn't have time to invest. Actually, what I thought was, every time I play a new fighting game, I have to sit there and drill bread and butter combos and what everything's doing, and I have to get my fingers like the muscle memory. I was like, what if I spent that muscle memory training my fingers to play guitar? Because as much as I do like fighting games, I like music more. I'm just more interested in music than I am fighting games. So instead of putting work into, learning my combos, I was learning guitar combos, and it's the same thing. To me, it's the same thing. At least learning songs. There's more to guitar because there's like ear training, and there's writing your own melody. Like, I could never make my own combos. I couldn't do that. I would just, get them from the combo gods. Oh yeah, is Grand Blue Fantasy dead? See, if I invested all that time and work into that game, I'd be sitting on my ass right now. But yeah, no, don't get me wrong. I love fighting games. There's so much about them that's really cool, especially if you can fight a friend who's on your level. But if you go to your friend's house and they're skyrocket above you, you're basically just fodder. There's a limit to how much you can learn just getting your ass beat over and over. I had when I play with one of the other bosses, he plays every character, and I cannot, like, every time I'm playing him, he's just going new character. I don't have time to understand the character I just fought because I'm fighting a new one now, and it's not fun for me to do that. It's fun if I practice on my own and then I'm ready to fight, and then we can square off, and then it's a different experience. But just getting bodied over and over, yeah, you can learn a bit, but then you plateau. There's a ceiling to that. And I will recommend to anyone who is struggling in fighting games, my advice to you is to make small goals, minor victories. So yeah, even if you can't beat your friend, the thing you can do is make small victories. Okay, I'm gonna hit him 5 times, or I'm gonna anti-air him this round. And if you do that in your head, that you won because you completed something, And doing a bunch of those goals like that, you can grow. But it's a slow growth. You have to be really patient. So, if I go to my friend's house, I actually rather play co-op games. I'd rather play Monster Hunter. I love Monster Hunter. It's my favorite game because you can play with anyone at any skill level, and you can have fun. Let's you know what? Let's play Monster Hunter right now. Let's play a little bit and let's talk about it. Because I have learned the secrets of Lance. Yeah, we're gonna play Monster Hunter right now. Okay, let me turn this off. It's so complicated how many things I have on here. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Okay. There. Now, we're gonna go. I'm gonna turn on my Switch. Alright. Let me, system update. Oh, you bitches. Why you do that to me? I'm on stream. We don't have time for system updates. Okay, let it go. You guys feel better with me now that I don't have Muka's voice? I'm taking it easy. Where's Oh yeah, I'm not sweating anymore. I'm feeling better. Okay. Yeah, my voice sorted out. Let me queue up Monster Hunter. Let's turn off that desktop audio for 1 second. You know what? I don't know if anyone would ever consider Monster Hunter a beat 'em up game, but to me it could be. It could be a beat 'em up game, sort of. You mostly just fight, you know. All right, we're loaded. In my opinion, Monster Hunter strikes a very good balance between theatrical and technical. That's why I want to talk about it. Okay, let's do. Where's my game thing? Ah, there we go. Let's put on sound. Okay, let me know if this sounds too low. Oh, hold on. To see what I'm doing, I actually need to play on a monitor. So switch that. There's so many different things today. We got the draw pad. We got YouTube Studio. We got videos. Doing everything. Whoa. Oh, yeah. I know why that happened. Okay, that's fine. How do you guys like the new layout? I hope you guys are having a ride, because I'm doing a lot here. Okay. Oh yeah, you look at my sexy Crimbo body. I couldn't get as fat as I wanted to, but yeah. It's whoa! Thank you for the subscribe, Retro Stump. Thank you. Thank you guys so much for like the tips and the subscriptions and everything. I'm gonna put that all into the cookie fund, and when I'm full on cookies, I'm actually gonna spend on assets. I'm gonna get more music. I'm gonna get more like things for my model. We're gonna do a lot of cool shit. Mr. Goemon, I love you. Raider, oh shit, hype train. Whoa. Hype train. Thank you. Whoa. This is awesome. You guys are so cool. You're like looking out for me. I appreciate it. I want to say this too. Watchmakering. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing 3 months in advance. Oh! You guys like that sound? And Retro Stump cheered. And the hype train is going. This is crazy. That means what? It means that we can get on the front screen a little bit. No, you're cool, Apocalypse. I gotta read the chat more. I'm sorry if I ignore you guys a little bit. There's so much I had to go through. But yeah, I want to talk to you guys more. I love interacting with you guys. Whoa! Thank you. Thank you, Puck Boy. You guys, I adore you guys. What's gonna happen when it hits 100%? Thank you for giving out the tier 1 sub, Albarar. Oh, it levels up. Okay, cool. Does it permanently level up, or is it just for the stream? Okay. I'm gonna tell you, Jolly, thank you for giving out a tier 1 sub. 100%. Jolly did it. Jolly. Everyone contributed, and Jolly slashed the head off the fucking boss. She like came in like a ninja and just sliced the head off the goal, which is a good thing. It's a good metaphor. All right. We're not done yet. It's still going. Whoa. Okay. While it's going, let me get to this real quick because I want to talk about Monster Hunter. It's so, it used to be like not. Whoa. Thank you, Mr. Goemon. That's crazy. Thank you. Jeez. We're level 5. Yeah. Yeah. Gotta look cool for this. Whoa, level 5 has been achieved. No, you guys keep going. You guys go hype. I'll talk as fast as I can. Okay, so Monster Hunter is really good for all levels of play. People look at it and they think it's complicated, and it is. And it used to be really, really complicated, but over the years they made the game more simple in a good way. They took out the things that didn't need to be complicated and they made them easier. And you can always play with your friends and they can carry you at any level. So I really highly recommend everyone play Monster Hunter. High quality music, good gameplay, very addictive, good party game, and like if you die in the game, it's not a big deal. It's not, you don't lose levels. There's no big consequence. You just have to do the fight over again. It's very low stakes if you die. So no one ever should be intimidated by this game because it is a very friendly game to play. Anyway, if you're new to Monster Hunter, the thing I super recommend is, look, go to manage items, item loadout, make an item loadout, okay? The worst thing you can do is, the second worst thing you can do is go into a fight and not have heal pots. So making all the items is easy, but if you go to loadout, I can refill it between each match. That means every match I go in with full health pots and everything I need, traps, always have an item set, and that way it's just quick in between matches. You're not going 1 pot, 2 pot, whatever. You're just putting that on and you're ready for the next fight. The most important thing in Monster Hunter though is you have to eat. You have to eat. Thank you for subscribing our Ring channel. Thank you for the cheer, Retro Stump. So we're gonna watch the eating animation, but you have to eat. If you don't eat, your health you lose 25% of your health and your stamina, and it's very easy for you to get knocked out in one hit if that happens. So always make sure you eat, and always make sure you have your items. Other than that, that's the two most important rules, I think. Yeah, it does look good. Yeah, I love the food animations. Dude, I want some matcha tea. That makes me want matcha tea really bad. Like a little bit of bitterness. It's good. Rail's always hungry. You gotta feed that girl, guys. If you catch her streams, throw her tips and subscriptions so she can buy them snacks. Our girl gotta get fed. Okay, now we're ready for a mission. We ate, we got our items, and if you want, you can actually, I picked this lance because it's a water lance, and we're gonna go fight a guy who's weak to water. You don't have to play like that. You can just have one weapon, it's fine. But if you use the monster's weakness, you can do more damage and have an easier time. We're gonna do which one are we? I want to do not any of these. Where's my guy? Where is he? Where's the armor guy? Can't be here, right? Where's... Oh, the mud guy. We want the mud guy. He's here, right? I'm not seeing him. Where's mud guy? Hype train's going! Whoa! It's level 5 or 4? You guys are getting emotes now? That's cool. Okay, I'm gonna share this. Okay, I don't know what that does. Where's our mud guy? Oh, he's this guy, Baroff. Yeah, how long can you use the emotes for? So, also, Hunter's Notes, large monsters. Okay, you can see the enemy's weakness here. If you're new to Monster Hunter. And trust, you could just hop in with friends. You don't have to do this part. This is completely optional. At least at the early levels, too. He is weak to fire. Okay, my bad. He's not weak to water at all. See those zeros? I'd be actually doing less damage to him if I went in there with a water weapon. So we need a fire weapon. Let's do that. I almost messed that up. Made myself look a fool in front of everybody. Luckily, I made a fire lance. Whoa, we got a frog emote? Oh, is it permanent unlocks? Oh, wow. Thank you, DJ Amamiya. Yeah, I don't know. You know, he might be weak to both. Okay. So why we're looking at this game is the technical part and the theatrical part. So technically, my bread and butter is the same 3 button moves in a row. 1, 2, 3. That's what you need to know on Lance. That's kind of it. That's how you get started on Lance, okay? 1, 2, 3. It's my bread and butter combo. Okay? Not too complicated. I'm just hitting the same button 3 times. That's very, I don't have to learn core circle forward, back, cancel into blah, blah, blah. But there are cancels. And they're pretty easy. So I'm gonna backdash after I attack 3 times. 1, 2, 3, backdash. 1, 2, 3, backdash. 1, 2, 3. So I'm canceling that final animation with a cancel. If you don't know what a cancel is, cancels animation. 1, 2, 3, cancel. 1, 2, 3. See? And that's how you do a lot of damage. I don't know if I'm gonna play Guilty Gear. I probably not. I probably watch you guys play it, because I'd have to learn a lot. I don't want to disappoint you guys by putting a half-ass effort into the game. You know. I'll love watching you guys play at all different skill levels, but I'm just not gonna sit there and I don't put in the work. I know I won't. Okay, the other big thing is counter. That's one of my counters, and that's my other counter. So if I see an attack coming and you see me do, I'm gonna block it and then hit back, and then I'm gonna block it and hit back if I do either of those. Watchmakering. I do have a little bit of background in games. I work in an arcade, and yeah, I have been consulted and I've worked on a few games. Nothing big, nothing notable, nothing I can super brag about, but I have experience working on games. I do. So yeah, right now I have a little 3-hit combo. I have some counters. I have a backdash, and I have forward dash, and yeah, there's more moves, but you know the important ones. They're basically block, hit, counter. And that small move set is just a great entryway into this game. Now let's go fight something. Now in this game they added the wire bug thing, so it's an extra level to learn. So people like me who've played Monster Hunter tons of times have a new thing to learn. It's kind of fresh, but it's basically like if you played Spider-Man, you get a little sling. Oh, I like Switch Axe. I mean, I also like Charge Blade, and but I always come back to Lance because it's very satisfying. Oh, by the way, the little birds in here are really important. You customize your build to get more effects from the birds. I have a defense build, so those orange birds fill up my defense by a lot. So it's actually a brilliant gameplay move in this, is when you're walking around, you're not just looking for the monster, you're also looking for the little birds. And so you feel rewarded walking around the map. You know? Look, I can get a little buff here. Look, if I get that, my health bar is going to get bigger. And if you're having trouble in Monster Hunter, make sure you eat and make sure you get all the green birds so you can have full health. Let's see. I'm bad at the map, finding where I'm supposed to go. But lots of people are, see, look, I'm supposed to go down there, but look at this. Boom. More defense. My defense bar can get pretty big, so if the fight's really hard, I really want a big defense bar. That stamina. Yeah, Charge Blades are really cool. Look, I can't say no to that defense. Oh, hey, look at health. So even though I'm not like fighting the monster, I'm wandering around, I'm excited because I'm getting these little rewards. It's a very, I would love to put that in our beat 'em up game, where when you walk around and you do stuff, you get little rewards as you're playing. Little like, oh, now you're a little stronger. Now you got a little more health. You know, I think it's a brilliant fucking thing. And that's why this is relevant to, I'm not a master of mountain yet. Oh, let's get a, yeah, and they've had a long time to improve it. Every time they make a Monster Hunter, they improve on it. I don't know when they've had a Monster Hunter be worse. Oh, so I'm being an idiot because I forgot my dog. Let's get on the dog and go. And I know I can, yeah, I can roll on the ground and do a little... Oh, wrong. Ah. See, I'm not used to the dog yet. This is made with the RE engine? That's crazy. Is it... What's RE stand for? Does it stand for Resident Evil, does it? Is it real something? Reality something? I'm not... Oh, I gotta get the bird. Okay. We're closing in our target. I hear him. See, that's good design. You, like, hear the monster, you know they're close. But look, I gotta get these birds. Distracted, ADHD. At it again. Okay, let's go. I hear him stomping around. Yeah, it's smaller than World, but it's a tighter experience. See my stamina? This is another thing for newbies to know. Your stamina bar gets smaller over time. You need to fix it by eating. So, I'm gonna eat right before a fight, and let's go. 1, 2, 3. He's gonna roar. Ah, I didn't block in time. Okay. He's gonna do a move. I'm gonna wait. Okay, that move I'm safe. So I can do that move. Combo him, because I know he can't do anything else. Alright. It's my little wire bump move. Let's see if we can get some counters going. Come on, hit me, big boy. Alright, now I buffed myself because I timed that counter. 1, 2, block. 3. See? Block it. 1, 2, 3. See, the game's that simple for me. Counter. Because he telegraphed. Counter. That big wind-up, that's a telegraph. You gotta watch for that. That's like the essence of Monster Hunter. See? The wind-up and the block. See, let me get that buff with my counter. Oh, I didn't... I was stuck in a... See? Counter. It's really satisfying in gameplay to get that tell and know what's going to happen. And then... Well, I knew I was going to get hit by the tail, but I was stuck in mid-animation. You run Big Sword Rada? Yeah, they have big swords in this game. They're cool. So, now I'll do less I won't do optimal damage if my weapon is blunted. Oh, he got away. So I have to sharpen. And you run the risk, if you don't have a sharp weapon, you run the risk of bouncing off the enemy when you hit them. So that's another... This is like a mini tutorial if you haven't played Monster Hunter, because I have a lot of friends who are interested in Monster Hunter. They want to play, but they don't know the basics. And so I'm just putting all this information out there so they can feel more comfortable at the game, because you should not be intimidated by this game. Yeah, no fall damage at all. You don't have to worry about it, because it doesn't improve the gameplay experience. Fall damage does not make the game more fun or anything. So why put it in the game? Just because a thing is realistic doesn't mean you should do it. You're playing a video game. It's not... It's the more fun and gamified you can make it, the more fun it is. The more realistic a game is, doesn't necessarily mean the more fun it is. I highly recommend that people don't make decisions based on reality when designing a game. You should ask, is it engaging? Is it fun? Does the player feel rewarded? Those are the questions you need to ask yourself before you worry about a thing like reality. Yeah, fall damage is good. Like in Shovel Knight, if you die because you fall down a hole, it's a good mechanic because that's the challenge of the game. This game isn't a platformer. My whole goal is not to hop around and make well-timed jumps, even though I'm about to jump here. Whoop! I couldn't counter in time. Okay. Counter. Bam! That feels great. And see, I don't need to know any combos or anything complicated. I just need to know timing. It's like Punch-Out, kind of. If you played Punch-Out. I think it... Yeah, I thought it was coming, so I waited. Not all weapons have blocks. I have a shield I can block. Other weapons fight at a range, or they dodge. So they have different kind of defensive gameplay. And it's totally legit to play and just roll out of the way. But I love that. I love the block. Because it lets me, the monster focus on me and I can be a tank. I like being a tank. Okay. See? I heard that sound and I immediately knew. That sound tells me what I'm supposed to do. And when you play enough, you play the monster enough, oh, free health. Let me do my swipe. See, that's good. That move, that swipe, pretty much exists to hit things that would have been out of your range. That's all you need to know that swipe is for. You could totally play the game and not use it, but when you do use it to get things out of your reach, it's handy. See, not complicated. Just doing 3-hit combos, hitting them when there's a tell. Oh, he's getting his mud armor on. 3 hits. This is my special charge move. Whoa! Komatsu! Thank you for the raid. We're talking about game mechanics, and I wanted to show off this fight in Monster Hunter because I'm doing counters. Ooh. Oh man, my sharpness is dead. I need to fix that, but he is mad. Oh, that's another thing. You need to pay attention when the monster's mad. It attacks more frequently. That means you don't have breaks to heal or sharpen. But he just did a big move. I'm going to use that to get away. I need to get away from him so I can sharpen. I'm going to wait. Yep. See, he missed me. I knew he was going to miss me so I could start my sharpening animation. Well, I wasn't going to have time to do anything other than roll out of the way. So I had to choose that. Oh. And now he's weak. I get to do my favorite move, which is chase. The Lance has a charge chase move. Yeah, go get him. You're not running fast enough. Oh, I messed that up. How far is he gonna go? He's gonna go to his nap place. He's gonna go nappy. Actually, let me show you, let me look at the chat for a minute and talk to you guys. I'm so happy to see you, Komatsu. So I was talking about how Monster Hunter is actually like a low bar of entry game. Fighting games, kind of a higher bar. It's kind of harder to have a fun time if you don't know your moveset and your matchups and what you're supposed to do. So yeah, if anyone is intimidated by Monster Hunter, don't be. Let's sharpen. Where is he? Okay, he's sleeping over there. I don't need the tail. The tail popped off, but I wasn't paying attention to where it fell. I don't need the items. It's fine. Thank you so much for coming. I didn't want you to miss it either. Okay. He should be sleeping. He's sleeping here. Let me show you something. When someone hits with a sleep weapon, and the music stops and the monster sleeps, don't hit him anymore, because then you guys can set things up like this. And when a monster is sleeping on a map, let all the players put the bombs down. If they, like, early in the game, they're not going to do that, but late in the game, it's kind of important. Boom. Let's finish him off in style with a counter. Oh, I missed him. That's okay. Jump. Bam. See? Successful hunt. Easy peasy. And mostly, I just hit the button 3 times and paid attention to the monster tells. Oh, you want to carve. You want to carve if you're new. Yeah, the golf swing is very satisfying. So, yeah, if in my beat 'em up game, if there's a chance where you can do a status effect to a boss and knock him down, and all 4 players can line up and do a golf swing, that feels excellent. That feels really cool. It's something to keep in mind. Not everything is possible to do, so it has to just be an idea right now. But, yeah, I'm done here. I'll just let this return to village. Look at that sexy Crimbo body. This is me when I was a little bit younger. So, in this game, let's think about what was technical and what was theatrical. What should I leave in the background? I'll leave this in the background. I think I can talk with this. Let me just turn the volume down a little bit. Okay. We're gonna look at me. My dude. Okay. So what was technical in this game? The technical parts were you had a 3-hit you had a move set. It was a simple move set, but we still had one. It wasn't any complicated inputs. They're generally 1 button or 2 buttons or 3 buttons. You press all 3 buttons at once and you do a charge. You do 2 buttons at once, you do a swing. You do 1 button, you do your stab. There's no inputs, which is very beginner friendly, very good for friends coming over playing a new game. And that's what I want in a beat 'em up game. I want a game where, hey, you haven't played this game, come over and play it. Not come over and learn the game, come over and just fuck around and have a good time playing. So, yeah, although technical, you're having a move set, very simple, so anyone can pick it up. Very nice. I love that. Also, the monster we fought had huge tells. It would wind up. It basically do the Popeye swing. I know you guys are too young for Popeye, but he'd like swing his arm around because like I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna throttle you. That shit. Yeah. Anyway, Punch Out does that. This game does that. In Final Fight, I love the world of Final Fight, but the tells in that game are horrible because you have like a split second to figure out what you're gonna do. The guy basically just charges at you, and you're like, fuck, and you don't have block or anything. It's like a quarter eater. So I love Final Fight for the world and the characters and the backgrounds and the music and just so much about it. But the gameplay, it's not the most fun game for me. But in this game with the tells, you go, okay, he's gonna charge. I can counter. I can roll out of the way. I can, whatever your weapon, your unique weapon has, it has tools that you're supposed to use when that happens. I think one of the weapons has a zip line, and you just Spider-Man your way out of there. But it feels really good for the game to say, hey, this thing's coming, and you go, okay, I know what to do, and you pull it off. It's a reward. It feels great. But that's a technical thing. What else is technical? Just basically having items ready. The other technical part was, remember when I was fighting him and the monster got mad and he stopped having spaces between his moves? Because normally when you fight him and it's chill, there's spaces where he'll stop and he'll pause and he'll look around. Then you can sharpen, then you can heal, and you're safe. But when he's mad, it's harder for you to find that spot. And that's what you new players on Monster Hunter are going to have to learn. When that monster gets mad, you're going to, when he did that charge at me, I saw him line up the charge. I moved slightly over, and then I knew in my brain, I knew he is going to keep charging. He's not going to hit me, but he's going to be stuck in the animation. Now's the perfect time to sharpen. And you saw me do that. I pulled it off. That's a technical thing. It's a gameplay, thing that you have to do to be good at the game. But you can learn that, So let's talk about theatrics in this game. When you fight a monster for the first time, there's always an intro screen that introduces you to the character you're fighting and what they do. That's brilliant, because I don't like fighting a thing that I knew nothing about. In that Ninja Warriors game that we played, we got to the end of the stage and it was a big robot thing. But I didn't know why I would care. He was like a big robot guy. Yes, he's a big robot guy, but who is he? What is he about? I didn't give a shit. And that text scroll in the beginning, what a waste of I don't want to read. That Turtles game accomplished more in a quick little animation and 2 fucking dialogue things to tell me, show don't tell it. Absolutely right, watchmakering. But yeah, the monster intros they're wonderful, because they're like, this is the guy, this is why you should be scared of him. This is generally what kind of moves he does. And all shot in a little video that seems like cultural to this game. This game's like in-world culture. And so that's nice. The other thing is when you're fighting a monster, those big wind-up moves, when the steam comes out of his ears and he starts charging his leg like a bull and he starts running at you, that's a theatrical thing. That's like, oh shit, this dude's powering up. He's becoming Super Saiyan or whatever. It's his form of putting on the play of I'm doing a very strong move, and it looks cool. It makes you feel like there's a threat. Theatrically, emotionally, you feel an oncoming threat, and that it makes you feel like you're in a movie or something. But other than that, when I do a counter, let's say like he winds up and he doesn't move and he runs at me and I do a perfectly timed counter and it just happens to knock him on his ass, it makes me feel incredibly powerful, because yes, my timing was good, but more importantly, the visual reward was great. I hit him at just the right point that I ruined his move. I stopped what he wanted him to do. I knocked him on his ass, and now I get to pound on him for free. I get to just ba 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 ba. And I love that in games too. When you get rewarded, you hit a guy. They started doing this in Zelda, because just hitting them once at the right time wasn't that satisfying. Hitting him once and then stunning the monster and then hitting him 50 times is like bending him over your knee and spanking him. Like, bah, 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 bah. That's what you fucking get. That's what I do to you in the arcade if you don't behave. You go into my arcade, you put gum on the machine, bend you over on my knee. I don't care what your parents say. I don't care what your significant other or the cops say. You put shit on my arcade machines, I'm gonna spank you. Anyway, that's really satisfying visually. And you get that little bit in the Turtles game when you knock a guy in their ass. And you got a little bit of that in the Ninja Warriors game, but it wasn't enough for my taste. So yeah, it's just a balance. I think Ninja Warriors is a really good game if you want a technical game you can grow in. But if you want a more theatrical game that you can play with your friends that feels like a movie, Ninja Warriors is not that game. It just isn't. And if you want a technical game, don't play Turtles. Don't play Ninja Turtles arcade and expect a fighting game, because you will be disappointed. Any questions? Let's talk to you guys because I've been running my mouth for so long. Let's just talk and let's you know, if you guys ask me stuff about video game design and stuff, I'll answer it the best I can. It's not like I went to school for it, but I did work on a little bit of stuff. So, oh, watch it did a slime thing. All right, we gotta get this window up. 1 second. Up, Okay. Wait, do you guys care if this window pops up? Because I don't give a shit. But I think most people avoid it. But I'm like, I don't want to. I don't know. I don't want to pull up all the assets every time. Maybe I'll start doing that if you guys don't like it though. They gotta pull up the window. Slime 2. Up. Oh, you want this much? Is this gonna ruin your stream if I just like, oh, I got a slime beard? Let's do a big one. Yeah, you throw the slime in. And there it is. So, Winter Somac asks, what genre of games are you most passionate about, Crimbo? Is it beat 'em ups? It depends. See, the problem is, a lot of those games like platformer, beat 'em up fighting games, those bleed the lines. Is Monster Hunter a beat 'em up? I don't know. There are other games that are like more fighting game than they are beat 'em up. Is, you know, how much of a first person shooter is Splatoon if you're playing like the roller? So it's hard for me. I don't think about genre so much. I think about, does this game give me a satisfying feeling? You know? And so like I can play any game, any genre of game, as long as it has that satisfying thing. Like when I play Splatoon and I run behind people and I just kill like 4 of them and it's splat, 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 and my colors everywhere. Visually that's so like satisfying, and the sound is satisfying of them popping and turning into little ghosts. Everything about that just, you know, it's not a beat 'em up, but it just it gives you that satisfaction. I like old arcade games. It's hard to say. I do feel like my favorite games make me feel transported to a world, and like Monster Hunter does that. I feel like I'm meat with like in caveman times. Did she have like transforming weapons in caveman times? I don't know. Yeah, no problem. But I'll tell you this. My favorite games have theatrical music as well. Oh, shades. Let me turn off my... Oh, no. We're doing one more game. We're going to go to the arcade. Because we're going to go look at another theatrical game. It's super not technical, but... theatrical. All right. But yeah, I'd say about this game is about the level of technical that I prefer. And yes, I can play fighting games, but it's a big investment to learn a fighting game for me. Oh, thank you for the follow, Snapple PhD. Appreciate it. Sorry, I'm yammering and I gotta pay more attention to you guys. Okay, let's get out of here. And we're gonna go to the arcade. But before that, we need to go... Where is it? Where is my... Ah, here we go. And then we gotta... Didn't work. I thought I did full arcade. Ah, there we go. Okay, I can only do one capture at a time. Okay, let's put this on my screen. See what I'm doing. I'm glad I cleared the phlegm out of my throat. It's driving me nuts. So, Moku says, while I have been around these streams a lot, I feel like a fighting game type of person. I did play a lot of fighting games in my youth. I used to be the champion of the local arcade, and then I thought it was hot shit. And the internet came out, and I fought on the world stage, and I lost miserably. I was embarrassed. I thought I was better than I was. And I realized I just wasn't going to put in the effort that these guys were going to do. I do like Smash. I like Smash with friends, but we were going to play Strider. You guys hear the music okay? Whoa, little ass! Thank you so much. We're in the arcade. Welcome to Crimbo's Arcade, everybody. There's enough people in here. I'm going to introduce myself. Hi, little S, my little snake buddy. Happy to see you guys. Welcome to the arcade. Mala Caro has followed me. Yeah. And Durbin. Hi, Durbin. Yeah, get pumped. And Yusha. And I am into Soul Spade. And I am Barb. Yeah, I'm Crimbo. I run the local arcade on the south side. I fight those punks, Koki and Rummy, when they come to my arcade and they put gum in the coin slot. I can't make money like that. So yeah, I can't stand those two jerks. If you see Rummy and Koki, tell them I said they suck. Anyway, yeah, we got Soul Spade and Tier 737 and Penrosa Squared. Thank you guys so much for coming. Welcome, Raiders. Yeah. You guys missed it earlier. Here, let me eat a lozenge real quick.
Whoa. Yeah. This is my sick and lozenge voice. I've eaten too many lozenges. They sound like this. Sucks. Sound lame. Sound like a little fucking kid. Can't stand it. Belly slap. Okay. We got belly slap. 1, 2, 3. Belly slap. That wakes me up. Yeah, we got belly slap all these people. Wake you guys up with my belly slap sound. Did you hear it okay? Please tell me you heard it. Okay, cool. Great. Okay, so we're at the arcade, and we're talking about theatrical games versus technical games. And we're gonna go play Strider, which is a... Okay, so when I was... You could belly slap me, Junji. You just pay the toll. Pay the troll's toll. You gotta pay the troll toll. Big bro Rezi, thank you for following me. Yeah, thank you. Okay, so glad you guys are here. So okay, when I was young and I went to arcade, games were all really expensive to make for them at that time. They had to make it feel like a big blockbuster movie. So theatrical games like Final Fight and like Strider and like those games were like movies to us when we were kids. And yeah, if you watch this game, it's not about combos. It's not about like perfectly timed things. It's about feeling like you're in a story. So I'm gonna pop in here real quick. Let's start the game. Let me move out of the way. No, I can't. There's a little quarter machine. I'm putting quarters in. Okay, we got our quarters. There's a little intro I missed here. Basically showed a bad guy getting slashed in half. There's a bad guy and slash him in half. Pineapple Jane, thank you for the follow. We got Finger Puppet redeemed. We'll have to do it. We're gonna have to do it after this. I can't get that Finger Puppet right now. Remind me to do Finger Puppet. Okay, so we got Evil Guy. That's our story. Much better than text. Oh, look. Is this Russia with in the future? And a ninja guy just flew in to future Russia. That's all the story I needed. No big text scroll. Didn't waste my time. We got a slash. Look at that slash. The slash looks cool. I think Congo is a big fan of this guy. Look at that jump. Oh.
Look at those lights in the background. It's like they're looking for you. It's like searchlights. Oh, I got hit. Oh. Let me do that shit. This music's pretty cool. It's dramatic. Okay, I'm stuck. Oh. I fucked up. I never said I was good at the game, but okay. I actually have to play it like really weird because the rapid button is far away from the jump button, so I have to play it with 2 fingers on the jump side. Well, that jump, that animation makes you feel like a fucking superhero. Okay, we got an option. I think they're called options. See, I wish I had an up hit. I really wish I could get... Yeah. I only got like 1 or 2 hits left. I think that's good. Oh, no! 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 Oh. Whoa! Oh! Ah. Expert jumps. Oh, fuck! That was definitely hell. But yeah, how much did this stage feels like a movie? It feels like you're scaling evil itself. Whatever evil thing is at play. I don't know what it is because the game didn't tell me, but I don't care. I guess it's like the background is maybe telling me. Okay, my little robot can take care of those. That's nice. Can I make... I can't. Okay. Whoa, robot guy? And he did a pose, and I murdered him. Okay, and then fire. Okay, let me see what Rita said. Do I have time in this game? Yeah, I have time. I can't read what he said yet. I gotta do the redeeming. I gotta read back the chat after we get through this. Oh, spiders. Okay. Shit. Okay, give me cool stuff. No! Oh, cool. I got my life back. Great. Oh, I got too close to the spider. Okay. This game doesn't have, like, great options for movement. Look at that bird in the background. That was flying. I think he works for me, but I don't know what he does. Oh, hell yeah. Big sword. Big sword. And the fucking moon. Look, at the top of Russia, in the moon. It's like... with my fucking eagle scouting for me. That feels awesome. Oh, I got more life. Okay, cool. All right, we've broken into the citadel. What could be waiting for us here? Some kind of robot. And lasers. Okay. Murdered him. Oh, shit. I took some of my life. I'm very bad at controlling this, by the way. Okay, I gotta keep going. Well, I still have time. These guys are trying. And what's this? A council? Who's the boss? Oh, the whole council is. They all turn into fucking robots. That's theatrical. Look, and I can climb on him. I just murdered the whole council of evil dudes. Okay, that's basically all we wanted to show. Go back to this. Ooh, class up. Oh, I earned a mini pink. A mini cute pink. I love mini cute pink. I like pink things. I don't want a mini Koki. Koki's not cute. F her, man. F her. F for effort. F for effort for dealing with that person. Okay, let's get to Finger Puppet. Koki's not pink. She's like magenta. Did I blow your mind? Did you guys think she was pink? I don't want her to thank me. And I'm still not gonna call her cute. Okay. We gotta pull this up. Finger puppet. Finger puppet. Let's move the slime for a second. There he goes. There, we all set? All right, I wanna read what Rita said, cause oh shit. I'll read what Rita said real quick. So Rita said the technical limitations they had to work with to make these old games are insane too. Kind of like how poetry structures force you to get creative. The hardware restrictions on old games required creative solutions. I agree. If you want to be creative, you need limitations. It's basically problem solving. If anything, like if you have a story and you're like, okay, this guy has to do this, and then you put a bunch of limitations on it, it becomes more creative. Like what's a good example? I guess, okay, like Spider-Man. He has all the powers. He can pick up a fucking truck. He can throw fucking webs. He what is it? Spider-Man can bite people and poison them, right? Is that something he can do? Yeah, he's got poison powers, and he can grow legs out of his butt and crawl up a building or whatever. I don't know. He's a fucking spider. Anyway, to balance him out, it's kind of like, yeah, he could do whatever, but he has a weak point. He has something he has to get through, and that's, one, he feels like he has to be responsible for everything because, his backstory. And two, he's kind of a normal kid usually. And so he has like school, and he has his aunt to worry about, and he's just little. If you saw the Spider-Man movie, it felt so bad for him. They really made you empathize with him because, there's things he couldn't do. He had all those things, but he had limitations. And so, you get creative writing, you get creative solving out of that. Okay. Let's, should we leave the arcade? What time is it? Let's finish in the arcade. Oh, no. You know what? Let's go back because, yeah, I want to go back. So, and we can go, let's mute this. Oh, I had music going on at the same time. I'm sorry. Was that weird? I had two songs going on at the same time. I didn't notice. Sorry about that. I'm wondering what that's going to sound like on stream later. Let's see. Where's my game capture? Ah, there we go. Okay. We can just look at this beautiful arcade while we talk. Anyway. Thank you, Pineapple Jane, for following. Thank you for, YMI for following. Party music. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, because I worked hard on this layout, and I wanted to show it off. I wanted to, oh, by the way, there's a new tip button in About. So if you guys are ever looking to tip me, just look under the About page on Twitch. That's where I put my tip bar. And that's cute. Anyway, my whole point is while putting technical stuff in the game gives it longevity, and you can add more satisfying experiences within gameplay. Theatrical games, if you focus on theatrical games, usually lower bar of entry and visually like exciting and makes you feel like you're part of the world more. So I hope I can, make sense. I'm not an expert. Yes, I run an arcade. I didn't go to game school. I worked on a few games, but nothing amazing. So, I don't hang out on game maker forums. I'm just giving you guys my opinion based on, what I've experienced. That's how I feel. And I could be wrong about things, and you can tell me. You could totally disagree. And I'll be interested in what you think. But, yeah. That's how, yeah, Tina gave me cash because I flicked a booger and it landed on the back of Koki's neck. And she was so impressed she gave me like a buck or two. I feel like Monster Hunter is just shy of being fully theatrical. I feel like I want the theatrics of a Ninja Turtles game with guys like jumping from the ceilings and bursting through the walls and throwing dynamite from behind the thing and driving cars and like attacking you in all kinds of ways. And I want that from Ninja Turtles. I want that kind of theatrical game. I want like how Strider is, where you're like, you feel like you're just part of this big world that's like, you just get sucked into, It's not just wallpaper. It's stuff that makes you feel stuff, Makes you feel like badass. Makes you feel like you're struggling to fight against the man. I want that in a game, I don't want to just pull off technical moves and go, great, I did like a 35 hit combo on a guy I already killed. It's where my priorities lie. But I like Monster Hunter's use of technical skill. So Rita says, I think the key is with game design is to make sure all your design elements are aimed at whatever experience you're trying to engender. A lot of people just chuck in random stuff without thinking about that for some reason. Yeah, you absolutely need, if you are designing a game, you don't just add a bunch of stuff in that you like. You have to think, what's your priority? Because you have a budget and you have to parse out what you're going to spend more time on. Because no matter what, you're going to run out of time on a video game. There's no way you can put everything in that you possibly want. So for me, my number one thing is a theatrical game. That's what I want if I make a game. I'm not saying other people should make games like that. You should make whatever is important to you. I used to play a game that was just like how fast you could hit the button. And that's all it was. It was just, I don't know. If you want to make a game like that or whatever. What's Omari like? Can someone tell me about Omari? I have not played it. I've seen it around, but I was curious. Junji says, they obviously, one of the things is that you have to experience everything the game has to offer, at least in the first stage. I agree. You have to wow everyone on the first stage. A lot of these games, the most theatrical stage is the first stage. Ninja Turtles, there's a place on fire with cannonballs rolling out. The second stage, you're just on the street. Strider, you're on the top of Moscow, and there's searchlights looking for you. And there's like things flying around the air. Second stage, you're kind of like the Alps. You're in like a mountains or something. There's a giant monkey. Whatever. But that first stage is more thrilling. Because, yeah, you're not... I'd say it's good to... If I had a game with 8 levels, the first stage has to be the most exciting, thrilling level. Because that's what every player's mostly going to play. That's your bar of entry. After that, maybe level 3 or level 4 is a good place to pick up the budget again and put a little more juice into the levels so people don't get bored. So I feel like it's kind of okay for stage 2 to like, be a little cooler, a little more toned down, and then ramp up again, Oh, there's a lot to read here. I'm glad you guys like to hear me talk about video game design. Rita says, yeah, people go, this is fun. This is fun. Put this in, and you get a patchwork of random mechanics and choices instead of this mechanic makes players do X, and X is in line with what we want to make. Yes, you totally want to make the players do things and feel rewarded for doing those things. Like I like a counter in my game. If I can put a counter in, I like that because it rewards a player for good timing. I don't need a move list. But if I could put moves in without a move list, I think that's the secret sauce. And I have an idea for that. I'll share with you guys. Let me see what time it is. Yeah. All right, let me read what our Ring channel said. It's an RPG Maker game like Undertale or Lisa, but more straight up RPG. It was in dev hell for 6 years, and there's a lot of excessive bloat. Because they wanted to put cool stuff in it, but it takes away from the story and the flow. Okay. Yeah, that happens. It's just, you know, okay, you know what I like? I like games that iterate. They build the very basic game first. I feel like I watch, my brain is locking up. Oh my god. Oh my god, I forget names and I get so embarrassed. Let me check. I was watching her the other day. Let me find it. I follow a million people. I didn't know my list was this long. Wow. There's so many of you guys that I follow. Holy shit. How do I even watch all you guys? Who is playing Celeste right now? She's a really good. I need your guys' help. She's purple hair. She draws really well. She draws exceptionally cute. And she's playing Celeste, and she's like she plays games really well. I love watching her. Stalker Ocker. That's why I couldn't remember because I call her Ocker, but I forget the stalker part. Yeah, Ocker. Okay, Ocker was playing Celeste, and I love. Oh my god, it's fun to watch her play. Even if you die over and over, it's just fun to you're like biting your nails, wondering if she's gonna get through this part this time. Like I'm trying to draw, and it gets my attention because every time she starts over, like you die and you start over at that part, it's like, oh my god, she got a little further. Oh my god, it's very fun to watch. I actually think it's a good stream game. Just it's got a good flow to it. Anyway, the point is Celeste was a very simple game on the Pico 8. It was yeah, they built it like on a very minimal system, but they focused on the core mechanics and the gameplay. They said, is this fun? Is this not fun? And they made a very competent game. And then they finished the game. It was done. But I think they got popular. I don't know. This could be wrong. But I'm assuming after that, they got budget to add more to the game and polish it. So now when you play the game, there's crazy backgrounds. There's new stages. There's, you know, they changed things around. And I feel like it's a really well-designed game. So if it was up to me, I would design one stage. Make sure that stage plays as awesome as possible. And then I would work on that, just that one stage. And make that one stage really fun. Once the game is fun, because I worked on games where they didn't give a shit about how fun the game was. They're like, oh, we need this hero, we need this storyline, and we need this and that. We need this ship to look like this. And we need this ship hangar that has 1 billion ships in it. And that's so important to show all the ships in the world. I'm like, the game's not fucking fun. It's not fucking fun yet. Stop it. Stop. Sorry. I've had a bad experience on a game. And, yeah, you know, prioritize making the game fun. And, Yeah, I'm sorry. It makes me flip out. Make the game fun, and then worry about everything else. Can you guys sense my pain? It's kind of why I want to work on my own game, because I've worked on other things before, and there's okay. The guy in charge, there's usually a guy in charge, and he's really good at getting in charge. He's really good at like either getting money or making people do what he wants. But then he doesn't have a skill past that. He doesn't know game design. He doesn't know whatever. He'll fancy himself as a writer, doesn't know how to write. You know? Those guys are why half the movies in the world are absolute shit. Because like they're good at getting power, but they're not actually good at creating stuff. They didn't actually sit there and watch movies and read books and study storytelling and think about game design and that sort of thing. And that's why things get blown up. And I've worked, almost every project I've worked on has blown up. Not because I've done anything wrong. I've never gotten in trouble and got kicked off a project. Never in my life. I worked on tons of projects. But there's always some idiot in charge who doesn't know where the budget should go. And he wastes it. And then they're like, oh, we're supposed to make money off this thing. And then like people funding things pull out. And it gets really messy. And I'm talking, I worked with big companies that all do this. And that's why I'm like, I'd rather just concept the game by myself, not even make the game. But if it gets far enough and people like it, maybe I can get support and make a game. I don't know. Honestly, I just want to do the concept part. I may not even make the game. The last thing I want to do is promise you guys I'm making a game. Because like, anything could happen. I could change my mind. I could want to go do something else. I don't know. I just want to have fun creating. I want to do that. And so that's what we're doing here. We're talking about, things we like about video games, what we'd want to include in a dream scenario. And yeah. I gotta take a breath. Why can't I? Oh, there we go. There we go. So Rita says, yeah, it's true. There's a lot of design by committee thing too, but fun is hard objective to hit. You can chuck in a bunch of random stuff of random fun stuff and it'll come out meh. Whereas we want a fast-paced side-scroll beat 'em up with quick build-up and climax cycles is much easier to target and measure your design against. Yeah, I mean, that sounds complex. I have simple brain. So yeah, I mean, I think I get that. Yeah, my special move is Endless Rant. I honestly, 2 moves I think would be fun. I honestly, nothing is set in stone, but 2 fun moves for me to have as attacks will be one, it's the mouth grab. If you guys see my asset for the mouth grab, it's pick you up by the mouth and shake you around a little bit, and your like quarters fall out of you. I think it'd be hilarious. That's a theatrical move that would be like funny if I picked up the protagonist by the mouth and shook him around and all the quarters fell out of him. Yeah, it's terrifying. That's the kind of thing I want in a game, Are you sure you could mash to get out or whatever? Gomi Moon, thanks for the raid. Yeah. Why am I? Thanks for the follow. I think I already said that. And the other thing I think I would love is a rant where I'm just yelling and the words themselves could hit you. Like Phoenix Wright when he hits objection in Marvel vs. Capcom. I love that. It's theatrical. It's on brand. It's thematic. It's funny. It's like everything I like. Rada uses my arm asset that grabs to grab something other than a face. That's good. Grab what you want. In the privacy of your own home, you grab whatever you need to grab to make yourself feel good. Oh yeah, Ace Attorney, magnificent games, no complaints. I love the writing, especially the first 3 games. Fantastic music, fantastic characters, very expressive. Number one thing, the game's expressive. The game wouldn't be what, even if the writing was good and everything, without the characters going "Wah!" and like, you know, getting cornered and stuff, or like you know, like they're lying and they're like, I didn't do it. I didn't murder that guy. It wasn't me. I didn't do it. And then he gets caught. He's like, oh no. Ah! He caught me. Anyway. Yeah. I love expression is really most important thing to me. When I design stuff, wink wink, I first thing I want is expressive. I want to go wow. I want to go ugh. I want and even what is it? Oh. All that stuff. That's what I give a shit about. I don't give a shit about being pretty, something's sexy or cool. I want expressive. And I mean, I could get better at it, granted. There's so many better people at expressions. Like, oh, I don't think I'll ever be as good as Phoenix Wright is at expressions. I wish. I fucking wish. I should just study that game. Thanks, Bun. Thank you, Bun. Let me see. Booba Zoomin'. That's a free show. You guys enjoy that while I look at something. Oh, okay. Meat's Cave is starting. Oh man. Okay. I'm gonna do a shout out of like all the people that's on right now that are my favorite. I'm gonna drop links. Okay. I like Iron Mouse, but you guys all know Iron Mouse. I don't have to I got stuck. This gets complicated with goo. There we go. Okay. We're gonna do some shout out of people I like. First one on the list. I've enjoyed watching Bat. Bat is really fun to watch play video games. I do not know her that well, but I do enjoy her streams. I've been really enjoying Arepi, who's been playing Mega Man games, and I've been like thinking about game design, watching her play Mega Man, and the things that happen when she's playing. She's super sweet. There is let's see, Guardian Zet is on. He is cool. My number 2 in the Neon Knight Riders gang, very powerful possum. She makes sure the junkyard's filled with junk and snacks. She's a great designer, good artist, super sweet. Also, I don't know if it's cool if I do this or not, but I don't give a shit. If someone's like, it's not cool that you like say all your favorites, just like, I don't know. And these are the people that are on right now, by the way. I'm just doing them because they're all on and you can go watch them. There's more people I like that I'm not mentioning. Like, I adore the shit out of Koopa, but she's not on right now. Meat, I think Meat's one of the funniest people on here. No lie. I think Meat and Koopa are two of the most like people that crack me up. If you want like funny, green haired girls, why are green haired girls so funny? Fluffy Arcades, they're a couple and they're very sweet and they draw, they do good art. That's it. That's all I'm gonna shout out. Okay. Any questions or anything before I wrap up? I'm about to wrap up, and I think I'm gonna send you guys to Meat's cave because it looks like she just started, and I want to give her a hot injection of raiders. Yeah, I would love to. Okay, let's set up the raid. Let's get you guys in there. 1 second. Okay. So I actually helped Meat with a couple of hands. She has a lot of new hands. That's all you need to know. She's got hands. And so you'll see them later. Don't ask for them now. She'll bring them out as she wants. Don't pressure her about hands. But I want you to go in there and say, damn, Meat got hands. Here, I'll write it out. All right. Thank you guys so much for coming. You guys have been super sweet. Thanks for hearing me ramble. There's more I want to talk about game design, but this is all I had time for. Thank you for understanding, and thank you for letting me, rest my throat with the mucus and shit. All right, you guys go, have fun. Goodbye.